And happy, what's today? Wednesday? Today's Wednesday! I'm forgetting my days. I just got out of the shower and I thought that I would sit down and kind of do a chatty get ready with me video. I have got to run to the post office today and drop off an item from my Posh closet. Somebody bought a bra on there that I never even wore that bra. This is Brian. Isn't it though? Somebody brought cookies into their office today, so that was nice. Like a customer brought cookies in to their office today, and I said, oh, that was nice. And he's like, yeah, isn't it though? So anyway, I just thought I'd do a little chatty get ready with me video with you guys today before I head on out and start my like regular vlog. So how is everybody? How's everybody doing? Obviously, you guys know, been watching me. I'm busy. I have been getting our stuff ready and prepared and packed for our trip to Chicago this week and Tennessee, because on our way back we'll be staying at my mom and dad's house in Tennessee for the 4th of July. We kind of thought about coming back here and just hanging out with our neighbors or whatever, and then we're like, you know, let's spend time with our family, because family is so important. And my dad is kind of like not feeling very well. He hasn't been feeling very well for quite some time, and I just kind of thought it would be nice just to spend a holiday with my dad, because you just never know. You know, you just never know. And you know, I'd feel horrible. I mean, it's sad that I don't live close enough anyway, but it's, you know, I just want to spend more time with my family, I guess. I get, you know, because I miss out on spending time with my kids miss spending time with me, or miss out with me. And I just don't want to, like, I don't want to miss out with my dad, you know? It's very important to spend time with your family and enjoy them. I'm only going to be able, like, we're leaving tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, so we are leaving tomorrow for our trip. And we're stopping off at my mom and dad's house first, because that's it's 3 hours from here, but it's about 9 hours from Brian's parents in the south side of Chicago. But we are gonna drive that on Friday and be at Brian's mom and dad's house on Friday instead of Saturday, which makes his mom happy, because we're gonna spend like an extra day there, which is nice, because once we get there, we are going to be so busy just doing things with family. And my friend opened up a cupcake shop that, oh, I'm missing something here. My friend opened up a cupcake shop there in town, and I want to go to her cupcake shop and see that. I haven't seen her though in like forever. It's been, oh my gosh, it's been years since I've seen her, because every time we go back home to Kankakee, where Brian's parents live, or Bradley, Illinois, Bourbonnais, south of Chicago, where I lived with Brian for about 8 years. Whenever we go back, it's always like such a quick trip, and we can never like really see anybody or spend time with anybody, because it's always just like quick. And then it's freezing cold outside normally when we go, but we're not going anymore during Christmas. It's just too cold. I can't deal with all that coldness. That's why I moved. So I didn't have to deal with all the cold. So, but it's gonna be nice though. We have a birthday party to go to Saturday night at a friend's house that we haven't seen in quite some time. I keep inhaling this eyeshadow. If you guys are wondering what eyeshadow palette I'm using the Too Faced Natural Eyes. Absolutely love it. You guys can see that, it's like down to the bottom. Like it's like almost wore out, because I love it so much. I love the Too Faced palette. I always love the Too Faced products, because they're so good. They last such a long time on your eyes. I don't know, I really like their palettes. And then I got my FabFitFun box opened up yesterday. I did a video for you guys on that. And this Glow palette came in it, which is just like a bronzer and highlighter palette. It's so pretty. I love it. And then for my eyeliner here, I'm going to use the L'Oreal eyeliner, and I'm just going to put it like on the bottom of my eyelids here without making a mess. this is always so tricky, but I always love this applicator because it's like a little brush applicator and it just works so perfectly for me. Like if I have to draw it on with like a marker or whatever, no. I'd have it like all over. That's why for the longest time I never wore eyeliner, because I could never get it on. But this stuff works so nicely. It just works so perfectly for me. It's one of the best eyeliners that I've ever used. Huh. Do your guys' eyes ever water when you put eyeliner on? Mine used to not, and it just sometimes they do. It just depends on how sensitive my eyes are right now, and if I have a fan blowing underneath me, that causes my eyes to like get dried out, especially if I have to keep them open for quite some time. But yeah, I love the L'Oreal, and I always get it like in the blackest black. And I love that it comes in the jar and that this applicator comes with it, because if that was the case, then I would never be able to find the right applicator to use for my eyeliner. But this stuff is the best eyeliner. I love it. Just like, it's like when you find something you like, you just continue to use it, and it's so nice. So every time I go to the store, I'm always like picking it up, just in case, you know, just to have some on hand, because I always use this stuff too when we travel, so it always like comes with me. And then every single time I'm finished using the applicator, I always just wipe it off with one of my Neutrogena face wipes, because it just gets it clean, and it's just nice and clean for the next application, which I like, because I have to keep putting it back inside of its little lid, which is this. And I just like to keep it clean. I just like to keep the top of it clean and the brush clean. So it's just, you know, something I like to do. And then obviously I keep the lid on it so it doesn't dry it out. But this is what it looks like. It comes in this little container, and it comes with this applicator. So I always love it. So great. You can get it like Ulta, Target. You can get it everywhere. All right, so next I'm going to do mascara. I've always used the Great Lash Maybelline mascara. If you guys have watched me for quite some time, you guys know that is my go-to mascara. And I just like the way that the brush itself, it has like this little curve to it, so it kind of helps with curving your eyelashes up. Because I really don't curl my eyelashes. A lot of people go, what curler do you use for your eyelashes? I don't curl my eyelashes. My eyelashes are just like super long anyway, and then when I put mascara on, it just makes them even longer. But this mascara always seems to help. I do use another mascara, which I'll show you guys in just a second. I always like to try to get like at least one nice coat on here and try to separate my eyelashes as much as possible. Over here in the corner, it kind of, because sometimes my eyelashes don't want to cooperate on certain days, and I don't know why. It's funny, my mom washes her eyelashes, and I think it's because my mom has, like, her eyes get real cakey, like, when she wakes up in the mornings. Thank God I don't have that or anything, but my mom does wash her eyelashes. I think she washes them with like a special solution too, but my brother was the only one like in our family besides me who has like long eyelashes, and his eyelashes are super long, like really long. For a boy, he's got long eyelashes. And I said long. Yes, I did. Okay, so I've kind of like put one little coat on there, and I kind of, like I said, I kind of just like to put like one little coat on there, just to give it that separation. I like to separate these eyelashes, and then I'll let that dry for a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but yeah. Woohoo! And then I've been using the Maybelline Total Temptation mascara as well, just as an extra little lift or oomph for my eyelashes, and it seems to be doing such a great job. I absolutely love it. This I don't find to be very cakey. It doesn't make me look like I have spiders on my eyelashes. You can just tell when some people have like really a bad mascara, or they just put like way too much on, and you can really see it because their eyelashes are really like cakey. And I am not like at all anywhere a professional when it comes to makeup. Whenever I think I do it good, I look at somebody else and I'm like, oh dang, okay, so that's how you do it. Like, oh, I see. And it's funny because I don't really use like a foundation either. I don't put foundation on my face. I don't know why. I just find foundations to be very like pasty and cakey, and I don't like that look. So I just don't feel like I need to use that at all. Now I do use the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous like underneath here, just to cover up like little dark bags underneath my eyes if I have any. Then I'll go back to my regular mascara, and I'll just do the under the eyelashes on the bottom here, and I just kind of do the same thing. I just kind of spread them apart with this mascara and just kind of getting a little coat on there, and then letting that dry a little bit. And I'll do the same thing on this side, and then I'll go back and use that other mascara and touch up the eyelashes there as well. So nice. It's so funny. I always look forward to vacation, but I get an anxiety when I'm about ready to leave, because it's like the whole traveling thing, and I don't know why, because we're always on the go. But when I know I'm about ready to leave, I kind of get a little bit of anxiety, as in like a panicky anxiety as to leave. Like, I don't want to leave the comforts of my home, but you know, I know that we're so used to always traveling, so I don't know like what the big deal would be, but I always get that way. Does anybody else get that way? Like an anxiety, even though you know you're okay and all it's gonna be okay and you're gonna have a great time or whatever, it's just that anxiety of leaving home. I get that, like anxiety of leaving home. I do that whether I'm with Brian or without Brian, and a lot of times I do it without. If we're gonna be doing something separate from each other, I usually get more anxiety that way. But I was like, oh, I'm getting anxiety of leaving my home. I don't know if that's an old thing or if it's just because I just, you know, I don't know. It's just weird, but I do get that anxiety feeling of leaving. I do. And then at the top of my eyelids right here, I will touch it up with this white. I don't know what that's called. It doesn't have a, oh yeah, it does. Ha! It's called Heaven. So I will put a little bit of Heaven above my eye right here, just to brighten it up. And then I will take my blending brush, which is a blending brush. This is an e.l.f. blending brush, and I will just blend all of that in so it looks all blended in and nice, which I love. It just looks so, that's when it looks nice, you know, that's when it looks like it was done by a professional, which I am not, but it just looks nice. And I did learn how to do a lot of my, it's funny, my makeup while watching YouTube videos, because that's how you do it, I suppose. Because I was like, how did they do that? How do they get that dark area there? How do they get that color there? And then I'll just I might go back and touch up just a little bit here and there, what I just kind of wiped away, and I'll just do it very, very lightly, not to make another line or whatever, but just touch it up just a little bit, just to darken up the eyes in the corners right there, because I love that darker corner and then the lighter inner. That's what I like. And like I said, I am not a professional at makeup at all. Don't take my word for it. I just do the makeup the way that I know how to do it for me, and that works for me. So alrighty, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and touch up. I like to use a little bit like underneath here, just a little bit of a highlighter. This is the Too Faced highlighter, and I absolutely love it. It's so pretty, and the packaging is super, super cute. I just use an angled brush. This is a large angled Luxie 504. Don't ask me where I got it. I probably got it in a little, like a box or something, or But yeah, I just kind of put it underneath my eye and my nose just a little bit, just to give it a little bit of highlighter. Yeah, so just a little bit of a highlight, just to like poof, boost it up a little bit, give it a little bit of extra shine and prettiness. But all right, so now I'm gonna go do my hair. Done with my hair. I hope that you guys enjoyed that get ready with me. This is what my hair usually looks like after I'm finished curling it. Easy peasy. I am so sorry that the battery died and you guys didn't get to finish watching it. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.